also saw the debut of a new weapon, the tank. On September 15th, the British used tanks for the first time at the Battle of Flers-Courcelette. They were slow, unreliable, and often broke down, but they terrified the Germans and marked the beginning of mechanized warfare. Meanwhile, the skies became a battleground. Fighter aces like Germany's Red Baron, Manfred von Richthofen, and others turned war into theater. But for most pilots, death came quickly, often within weeks of their first mission. While the West bled in the trenches, Russia struck back in the East. In June 1916, General Alexei Brusilov launched a surprise assault on Austro-Hungarian lines. Using innovative tactics, like brief targeted bombardments and infiltration units, the Russians shattered Austrian defenses. It was Russia's most successful offensive of the war, but the cost was staggering. Over 1 million casualties on both sides, and Russia's ability to sustain such operations was collapsing. By late 1916, the war was grinding down the nations that waged it. Civilian morale was crumbling. Food shortages plagued Germany and Austria. In Russia, revolution loomed. Britain introduced conscription. France replaced its commander-in-chief. Germany replaced Falkenhayn after Verdun's failure. The old strategies were failing, but no one had new answers. In Africa, Asia, and the Middle East, colonial subjects continued to fight for empires that denied them freedom. In the U.S., the pressure was mounting. Unrestricted submarine warfare, British propaganda, and events like the Black Tom explosion stirred public anger. But still, America stayed out, for now. By the end of 1916, over 2.3 million soldiers had become casualties at the Somme and Verdun alone, and the war was nowhere near over. New weapons, new tactics, new leaders, and still no victory. Only more death. 1916 was not a turning point. It was a warning. The old world was breaking, and something darker was rising in its place. In Episode 6, we dive into 1917, a year of collapse. The Russian Empire will fall. The United States will enter, and the war will move closer to its end, but not yet to peace.